So it's interesting, right? We're talking about AI, then we talk about procurement, and both of them are opportunities and opening them up, but we're concerned about both because humans suck, right? Mm-hmm. So moving on to the next thing I want to discuss on the same lines of humans sucking. So North Korea orchestrated a sophisticated scheme where operatives posed as remote IT workers to infiltrate over 100 US companies, including defense contractors. Using stolen American identities and AI-enhanced tools, they were disguising their voices as Americans, by the way. These agents secured employment, sensitive data, but what they were really doing, obviously they're espionage, but they were sending all the money back to the North Korean state. So Tom, what do you think about when you hear this story for somebody who's recruiting for many companies in this space?
The highest amount of credible threats from an insider threat, espionage arena comes from resume submissions. DCSA fields the most credible threats based upon resume submissions, which would back this up. The clear candidate market is so competitive and we're desperate to find people, so our guards are down at some times. Security is the responsibility of every single person in the company, especially the recruiting team. And this tracks with data that I've recently learned. It's been proven that like AI can get you through a coding interview with zero experience. We have to be a lot better about the way that we screen. We have to make sure we're getting eyes on people before we hire them. So you kind of think that the security clearance vetting like filters out all the threats, but it doesn't seem like it does. And I can actually speak to specific examples, I won't, where people have done gnarly shit that had security clearances.
They stole the identities of over 80 American social security numbers. They built convincing LinkedIn and GitHub profiles.
Yeah.
They used face swap and voice changing, and they had physical laptop farms in the United States, so it looked like they were actually remotely working from the United States.
Yeah. I mean, it speaks to the vetting process, right? But this is the shit that's going to turn our industry back to return to office.
Exactly. The fact that they haven't forced contractors back yet, quite frankly, I'm stunned. Thanks, guys. Have a great 4th of July. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one.
Epic. Thanks for having us.